Our region is doing its part to help the earthquake victims.
Natasha Brown reports an online effort to raise money for relief efforts is really taking off.
And it's currently at $34,912.
Sahid Manriquez is amazed at how quickly a GoFundMe page has grown in support of the devastation caused by the catastrophic 7.1 magnitude earthquake that hit Mexico City. Sahid and other international students from Mexico attending college at the University of Pennsylvania set up the fundraising effort that they've dubbed "This One's for Mexico." They far exceeded their goal of $10,000 in just a day and a half.
We're so thankful.
No one could be more thankful than freshman Diego Guerra, a Mexico City native whose family is still there.
Immediately after I found out about the earthquake, I called them and everyone is fine, thankfully. But a lot of people lost not just their homes, but people they love.
Diego shared this video with us from a friend who sent him images of the aftermath, with residents still too afraid to return to unstable homes.
I knew I wanted to help, but I feel like I couldn't do anything here in the U.S., so I started messaging all these people here at Penn.
Most international students here at Penn that are from Mexico City.
These members of the Mexican Student Association on campus jumped into action, everyone touched in some way by the tragedy that's now claimed hundreds of lives. Everyone overwhelmed by the outpouring of support their monetary relief effort has been receiving.
There were some people that were donating thousands of dollars to the cause, and it was just crazy to see and very warming to see how much people care and how much people want to make the difference even if they're not there.
For these international students, it's just the beginning of their outreach.
There's huge potential in just realizing that people want to help, right? Wherever they are in different places in the world, Mexicans and international students just want to help this cause.
Well, there are about 40 members of the Mexican Student Association at UPenn. At last check just a short time ago, they've raised now $36,600. Now, the students say all of the money raised will go toward the Mexican Red Cross, as there is still a need for medicine and equipment in the earthquake-ravaged area. That's the latest for now. We're live in the SAT Center. Natasha Brown, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.